In Toya, she spills it all. Nothing is sacred, especially the stuff about her dad, Joe Jackson. Your father was abusive both physically and mentally?
Yes. Well, mentally and physically to everyone, definitely. Sexually, I can only speak for myself and my sister, Rebe.
God, how has he reacted since you've come out with this?
Well, actually, he hasn't said very much. It's my mother who's basically been doing most of the talking. In other words, she wants people to believe everything is fine and dandy, and that she's so loving, and I love you so much, and please call me. And I do, and she hangs the phone up immediately.
Fortunately, Toya's relationships with her siblings is still good, and in the book she confronts the topic of Michael's insecurities and reclusive nature.
But personally, I believe that he went through this stage in his life, puberty, where he had this terrible problem with acne, and it just developed all over his face. And he became very withdrawn with that, and he didn't want to look people in the eye. He didn't want to see anyone. He was very embarrassed by it, highly embarrassed, I must say. And after it went away, he remained that same person. Very shy, very withdrawn, very quiet, very introverted.
But to Toya, her famous brother's really not so odd.
Depends on who he's with. It depends on who he's with in the family. He feels free and open when he's around me, that he can do and say anything that he pleases. And other people don't understand that they think that he's very weird and very strange.
Toya now lives between New York and Paris, where she'll return soon to continue headlining at the Moulin Rouge. But first, she'll wrap up the book tour and hopefully close this chapter on her life.
You wouldn't believe what you go through all your life, the pain that you suffer, the difficulties that you go through. And once you get it out of your system and you write it all down, you feel like a free person, you feel like a different person. And that's basically what I'm going through now. I've been reborn again, actually.
Amy Scott, Fox News, Chicago.
Jackson says Gordon beat her with a chair 2 days ago, splitting her lip and leaving her with bruises to her face, legs, arms, and back. But it may be an issue of self-defense. Authorities report Jackson may have brandished a knife.
On her models.
And she worships this goddess, this voodoo goddess, and in return what she does is she rips all the hearts out. When she rips the hearts out, in return she's rewarded with eternal youth.
Toya, the outcast of the Jackson family dynasty, has over the years cast herself as a singer, a Playboy model, and a best-selling author. Now she says she wants to turn her talents to acting. But in the meantime, she'll continue singing and dancing. She's currently performing at the famed Moulin Rouge in Paris and says she'll soon begin work on a new recording.
My manager has concocted this idea of doing a song, a cover of I Got You, Babe, the two of us, that Sonny and Cher had done years ago. And he contacted Sonny, and Sonny called back and said he'd like to be a part of it, so I guess it'll be the three of us doing I Got You, Babe.
Lauren Sidney, CNN Entertainment News, New York.
Everyone in the family angry with the publication of her autobiography.
What age did the abuse begin, Toya?
Well, we always had abuse in our family ever since we were young kids, ever since we were babies.
Michael and Madonna turned some heads at the Oscars. Madonna was upstaged by Liz, though, and Michael played father of the bride, hosting the wedding of the year at his 2,700-acre ranch. 1991 was the year someone stole Michael's glove from the Motown Museum. It was later returned.